Lesson 2. B. May Day, International Workers' Day, is observed on May 1st all over the world today to commemorate the historical struggle and sacrifices of the working people to establish an 8-hour workday. It is a public holiday in almost all the countries of the world. Since the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries in Europe and the US, the workers in mills and factories had been working a long shift, 14 or even more hours a day. On May 1st in 1886, inspired by the trade unions too, half of the workers at the McCormick Harvesting Machine Company in Chicago went on strike demanding an 8-hour workday. 2 days later, a workers' rally was held near the McCormick Harvester Machine Company and about 6,000 workers joined it. The rally was addressed by the labor leaders. They urged the workers to stand together, to go on with their struggle and not to give in to their bosses. At one point of the rally, some strikebreakers started leaving the meeting place. The strikers went down the street to bring them back. Suddenly about 200 policemen attacked them with clubs and revolvers. One striker was killed instantly, 5 or 6 others were seriously wounded and many others were injured. The events of May 1, 1886 are a reminder that workers will continue to be exploited until they stand up and speak out to gain better working conditions, better pay and better lives. Lesson 3. B. The 21st of February is a memorable day in our national history. We observe the day every year as International Mother Language Day. The day is a national holiday. On this day, we pay tribute to the martyrs who laid down their lives to establish Bangla as a state language in undivided Pakistan in 1952. The struggle to achieve our language rights is known as the language movement. The seed of the language movement was sown on the 21st of March 1948 when Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the Governor-General of Pakistan, declared in a public meeting in Dhaka that Urdu would be the only state language of Pakistan. The declaration raised a storm of protest in the eastern part of the country. The protest continued non-stop, gathering momentum day by day. It turned into a movement and reached its climax in 1952. The government outlawed all sorts of public meetings and rallies to stop it. The students of Dhaka University defied the law and brought out a peaceful protest procession on the 21st of February 1952. When the procession reached near Dhaka Medical College, the police opened fire on the students, killing Salam, Rafiq, Barkat, Safur and Jabbar. As a result, there were mass protests all over the country and the government had to declare Bangla as a state language. This kindled the sparks of independence movement of Bangladesh. Lesson 4. B. The 21st of February is observed as Shaheed Dibosh every year throughout the country in remembrance of the martyrs of language movement of 1952. The commemoration begins at the early hours of the day with morning songs that recall the supreme sacrifices of our language martyrs. People wear black badges and go to the Shaheed Minar in barefoot processions, singing morning songs. They place wreaths at the Minar. Many of them visit the graves of the martyrs at Azimpur graveyard and pray for them. They also attend various programs organized in remembrance of the language martyrs. The UNESCO, United Nations Educational, scientific and cultural organization, on the 17th of November in 1999 proclaimed February 21st as the International Mother Language Day in recognition of the sacrifices of the martyrs for the rightful place of Bangla. The day is now annually observed worldwide to promote awareness of linguistic and cultural diversity and multilingualism. Lesson 5. B. The 26th of March, our Independence Day, is the biggest state festival. The day is celebrated every year in the country with great enthusiasm and fervor. It is a national holiday. All offices, educational institutions, shops and factories remain closed on this day. The day begins with a 31-gun salute. Early in the morning, the President and the Prime Minister, on behalf of the nation, place floral wreaths at the National Mausoleum at Savar. Then other leaders, political parties, diplomats, social and cultural organizations, educational institutions and freedom fighters pay homage to the martyrs. People from all walks of life also go there in rallies and processions. There are many cultural programs throughout the day, highlighting the heroic struggle and sacrifice in 1971. In Bangabandhu National Stadium, madrasa children, Scouts and Girl Guides take part in various displays to entertain thousands of spectators. Educational institutions also organize their individual programs. Sports meets and tournaments are also organized on the day, including the exciting boat race in the river Baraganga. In the evening, all major public buildings are illuminated with colorful lights. Bangla Academy, Bangladesh Shilpakala Academy and other socio-cultural organizations hold cultural functions. Similar functions are also arranged in other places in the country. Lesson 6. B. Pahela Boishakh is the first day of Bangla New Year. The day is a public holiday. This day has a special significance for us as it is a part of Bengali culture and tradition. People from all walks of life, irrespective of their ethnic identity or religious beliefs, celebrate the day with traditional festivities. On this day, the whole of Bangladesh is in a festive mood. The day inspires people to start life with renewed hopes and inspirations. Every year the day is celebrated traditionally. People wake up early in the morning, have a bath and wear traditional clothes. Women wear white saris with red borders and adorn themselves with colorful charas and flowers, while men dress themselves in pajamas and Punjabis. It is a day when people love eating traditional food. One of the most colorful events of the day is held in Dhaka. Early in the morning, people in hundreds and thousands pour in from all directions to attend the cultural function at Ramna Batamul organized by Chayanot. The cultural program begins just at sunrise and the renowned artists of the country take part in the program that starts with the famous Tagore song Esho Hi Boishakh. Esho Esho. Artists also sing traditional folk songs, and perform classical dances to the rhythm of musical instruments. People also come to join the colorful processions, the biggest carnival of the country, organized by the fine arts students of Dhaka University. The procession usually displays the traditional practices of Bengali culture. The masks and wreaths worn by the people are so fascinating. Often they symbolize contemporary worries or happiness in the national life. It attracts an increasing number of foreign tourists every year. The day is also observed all over the country. Different social and cultural organizations and educational institutions celebrate the day with their own cultural programs. On this day, newspapers bring out special supplements. There are also special programs on the radio and television. The celebration of Pahela Boishakh marks a day of cultural unity for the whole nation. Thank you.